Here's how to get followers on Bluesky. In this video, we're going to keep it real simple. We're not going to dive into all the technicalities of things, and we're going to show you the real strategies that people are actually using to grow their accounts. And these are not the silly hacks or the silly tricks that are going to only take you so far. This is the fundamental stuff. We see what people are saying and we see what people are doing. I'm going to show you the actual strategies that work. So we're also going to take a peek at the important things to know about the platform itself, so you're doing it the right way, and how the algorithm is different without diving into the tech stuff, and the actual strategies that people use, and how you can approach Bluesky as a business or a professional if you're an artist and you're selling things. And of course, some tools and resources that you can use for free to get going. So let's do it. What's the vibe on Bluesky? Basically, it's a reaction to Twitter. So there's a lot of left-leaning people there. There's a lot of people who don't want Bluesky to become Twitter. So a lot of people don't want to see advertising on the platform. They don't want to see the not social aspects of the social media text-based platform that was Twitter. So what does that mean for you? You still can be a business. You just got to approach it the right way. You can advertise, but it's not going to be with ads or by promoting yourself too heavily. It's about really engaging and building relationships. So why is the algorithm different here? Let's chat about that. So here's my Bluesky. You can see I have a couple feeds here. So here's how it works if you've never been on the platform before. So you have everyone who you are following, and that is all of their posts in chronological order. So everything that's new is going to be at the top, and you can just scroll through it like that. That was the initial reaction to Twitter and its algorithm, and so that's the no algorithm version. Now there's the discover page, which is basically the algorithm, but it's not a algorithm for everyone. It is your algorithm, and you get to build it by curating the stuff that you like. So I can take a look at a post and I can show less or show more of this. I could even block or mute the accounts to have like full control there. So you do create your algorithm through this discover page, and other federated platforms do this as well. They have like one external algorithm feed where it is based off of your activity. So that's how that works. And then you can add separate feeds as well. And this is what basically made Bluesky a lot more useful to the average person, is being able to curate your feed if you don't want to just rely on the people that you follow. So there is this discoverability there, and then you can have these different topics. So they added video recently, which is basically just like TikTok. You can, if you want to have a short form video strategy, you can just do it like this. Uploading the videos will get you on this feed. So how the feeds work is that people can create unique feeds, and they have different rules. So for example, the memes feed is all of the images that have meme spelt out in the alternative text. And so that's how you get your stuff on memes. Now other stuff like FilmSky, if you use the hashtag FilmSky, it'll be included, and that's how you get onto these feeds. So if you want to get followers, if you are posting on a specific niche, then finding out those feeds and doing what is necessary to get onto those feeds is definitely strategy number one. So the next thing to do is follow others and comment on their posts. So if you are into photography, for example, just get in there and start chatting up with the people. Like, write something nice, just make friends. Like, that's really all it really takes. If you want to systematize this, if you really want to get followers, what people do is they like make sure they at least comment something meaningful on at least like 20 to 30 posts every single day. So that's like a baseline minimum of like making sure that you're putting yourself out there and you're interacting with people. Like, that's really the name of the game. And they call these reply bros, but the idea here is you don't want to be a reply bro by just replying like cool or awesome or thank you. You want to add something to the conversation here. So I could make a comment here on photography that's just like, hey, I wish I had a low light camera like that, but mine will be grainy as heck. You know what I mean? It's a photography thing. So there you go. Simple. And you really want to do this on viral posts. When you're at your home feed on the Discover feed and you see a post that is popping off, then if it's early enough, like if it's like a couple hours old, then it's going to keep growing at that rate. So then if you do prioritize those posts to add something to it, like if you're adding a meme to a meme chain, or you're actually starting the conversation, or participating in the discussion, then that's a great way to get yourself out there. But if you find people in your niche, like if I really like photography and I want to chat with Anna, then let's add Anna, and then we'll send a friend request and just keep engaging with their content. And at that point, it's hard not to get followers, because you're really just trying to be a friendly person and you're showing them engagement. And oftentimes, because there is no algorithm on this platform, if people do expect you to give more likes out and engage with other people, because there's not going to be that fast viral explosion of posts that you might see, or if they're inflated by bots, it's not going to feel the same here, because there's a lot less bots on this platform for the time being. So that's the main idea. You just want to put yourself out there. You want to reply to a bunch of posts. You want to show people that you are active and you are engaging. And then if you follow them, they're likely to follow you back, and they're also going to engage with you. And it'll make sense if you focus on the actual niches that you're interested in. So for me, I love Film Sky, big thing of mine. So, I'm going to add some stuff. I'm going to comment on some things. Like here, for example, choose 20 films that stayed with you or influenced you. I keep seeing this all day long. So it's basically a 20 post extravaganza where every day you add a new post and you do the challenge and you post it to Film Sky, and everybody's liking, because we're all doing this. Besides this guy, I'm going to be the first person to like it. There you go. But it's cool. You get to learn about each other. This is just whatever things that stayed with you, right? So all right, Douglas, there you go. I know a little bit more about you today. So that is strategy number 2, is join feeds you actually want to engage in, and you're going to find yourself naturally just adding to comments and engaging with people, showing people that you are active and that you are worth following. So quote post chains, we sort of touched on this. You see this often where someone will post a meme and it's like, me in the office. So I wrote about this in the blog. This is what I found is, there was this one that's like, here's my echo chamber, because there are, in the news, it was all about, oh, Bluesky's an echo chamber because there's no algorithm or whatever. And so there's like, oh, there's me in my echo chamber doing my thing. And then you would quote post that post, oh, it's me in my echo chamber. And so if you want to find one of these posts, you'll see how it looks. The structure is pretty clear, people quote posting each other. But then you just click through them all and you explore and you find like the actual biggest chain that there was. And you go all the way to the bottom, you see who started it. You engage with all the people there, and then you go right up to the top and you add your other post to this chain. And so it's just a fun little community game. And this one is not about any niche, so it was just a general chain, but you do find these in little niches. Could be art. I do find them in Film Sky, which is like post your weekend movie, and then it just goes up and up and up. Or post your favorite movie poster, for example. And you can start these chains too. And that's a great idea for engaging with your niche. Okay, so here's an example of a repost. You can just ask people to repost if you believe a certain thing. So this could be with any niche here. Right now it's politics. So there you go. If you stand with this person, then repost and share your love. And then you can have the conversation go down. So there you go. Another strategy you can use is starter packs. So this is what allows people to customize their algorithm with the content that they want to see. And so a starter pack is basically just a group of accounts or feeds that someone would create, and anybody can create these, so you can create them for yourself as well. And then you post about it, you say, hey, look, this is my starter pack. If you want to follow it, follow it. And when people hit follow, then they're going to instantly follow all those people in that starter pack. So for example, like if I want to find like a philosophy, you can search them here. And this is what I would do, is just your keyword plus starter pack and just search them. You can also use tools like the Bluesky directory to find starter packs, for example, and it has some promoted stuff up here. And then there's also the other starter packs. You can just type in your query and find them out. I like to post, I like to find them in Bluesky, because then I can search through the top posts. If you're going to create and curate a group of people for a conversation in your niche, you can also position yourself as like, a thought leader in that niche by making your own starter packs. So this could be a strategy for you, and you just find the best accounts that you know already, maybe from other platforms. You put them together, you tell people to repost it, and when people are interested in that, they're going to follow the starter pack, and that's going to get you a lot of followers who do want to see your content and who do want to engage with you as well. So there you go. You can follow all, or you can pick through it. But when people do starter packs, oftentimes they'll just hit follow all, and they'll get things rolling from there on out. So yeah, I just search the starter pack and then add starter pack, and I try to find the ones that are, somewhat recent and also top post. And there's a 150 person limit. So sometimes people will make multiple starter packs, and it'll be like starter pack 1, 2, 3, and they will visit your account to go find that. And you can put that in the description as well. Like this is starter pack 1 of 5, for example. Great. And it also has feeds in there too, which is cool. So when people follow it all, then they're going to follow all of this, and they're going to quite literally just put themselves in your niche. And so if you want to use these starter packs, I would suggest making them and becoming the thought leader that you're trying to be. And that will allow you to get a lot of followers, because you're building something useful for the niche, and you're engaging in the niche and connecting with people also who want to be in that niche. So starter packs, big deal. Okay, now I mentioned this before, so you definitely want to be following other people. Be the first to follow someone. And if you are actually active, you're posting a lot, and you're engaging with people, you're engaging with their content, they're probably going to follow you back. And I would do this reminding yourself that these starter packs are going to be like that as well. People are going to mass follow you. They might not know you yet, and just keep engaging with these people. But because of the no algorithm on Bluesky, following people first is going to put yourself out there and help get you too acquainted as you continue building real relationships. If you want to get really nitty gritty here, you can go to your profile and you can change your bio to say something like, I'm following everybody in the Film Sky niche, hashtag Film Sky or whatever, and just say something like that. Like, I am looking to connect with people in this niche or whatnot. And when people see that, they're going to know that you're willing to follow them back. And so then they'll follow you easier as well. And it's just like an easy incentive to get people following you. And the last thing I'll say about this as well is, if you're positioning yourself to be a thought leader in a niche, and you're going to be making starter packs in that niche, then tell people that in your bio, and showcase that in your content and your banner as well, that you are all about book sky or film sky or philosophy, for example. It just makes it easy when someone stumbles on your page, that they'll know what you're about. And if they like that, then they're definitely going to follow you. So once again, here's the blog that I wrote on getting followers on Bluesky, and I was participating in this this repost chain here. And I just want to show you that there's other things you can do as well. So people say, don't use a scheduler to grow your account, because why? You're sitting there and you're scheduling posts and you're not engaging. But I have like an alternative point to that. Definitely use a scheduler. It's going to save you time. You can get all your thoughts out at once, and you can put it all on there. But the idea is, yes, you still have to go on the platform, and you have to engage with people and spend time there talking with people, having those conversations. Because if you skip that and you think that a scheduler is going to do all the work for you, like, sure, you'll be posting lots, but you still need to put yourself out there and engage with all the people that you're building a relationship with. So this is not a one-way street. And so definitely use a scheduler. If you want a free one, Fedica is free. So here's my Bluesky scheduler. All you got to do is add your posts. I do a deep dive into this. You can schedule threads as well. So I won't talk about all the stuff, but you can even customize it per platform if you want to cross post like that. But the idea here is that you just get out all your stuff. You can create drafts, save all your ideas ahead of time. You can use mobile to do this, and you just get your stuff out there. So then when you do have time to engage with the community you're building, then you do spend all of that effort engaging with people, writing replies, following other people, talking with people, liking their posts. And so then the idea here is, if you use a scheduler, especially this free one with Fedica, then you can focus primarily on building relationships and less time on actually crafting your posts and stuff when you have to post them. One thing I'm going to mention quickly, so this choose 20 films that stayed with you, this is a 20-day challenge, and you can do this for any kind of niche. This one's for Film Sky. If you want to do this 90% easier, then check this out. Like, if you want to do like the 20 days, so 20 days, and you have your image, you can hit the thread button here. You can add your next post, go all the way down for those 20 post ideas. And then at the end, all you have to do is spread your posts, just like that. So this is a unique feature with Fedica. It is not a free feature, but if you are doing campaigns like this and you want to spread your posts like that, all you got to do is that. You can number them automatically, and so we'll add that with the post. And this was super easy to do those kinds of things. And you just have to schedule it to a one a day. So I have this thread zone here that schedules my posts just once a day at the perfect time. And I set that up ahead of time. That's how the pipeline works. And just like that, you can get that 20-day in there. You don't even have to show up. But when you do, just spend 5 minutes, replying to the people who are replying to your posts, and you're talking to other people, liking other posts. And this way you can do these sort of like long-term campaigns that really put yourself out there in your niche without having to do all that work every single day to make it happen. So the last thing I want to say about getting followers on Bluesky is the holistic view. It's not just about the income of followers, it's also the outcome of having solid followers. So what do I mean by that? In Fedica, you can check out the quality of your followers. And so if you have someone who is doing spammy stuff, like you're gonna know the bad or fake followers. I'm not gonna show you these people, not a spam, but you're catching in the spam zone. I'm sorry. So you can check out the people who are bad. You can get rid of them. So then you do have the best experience, because the people you follow on Bluesky is going to be your Bluesky experience. So you really want to make that the best as possible, and weed them out as time goes on. And you could even sort your followers as well. Check out their demographics, and I'm going to keep it focused here. So unfollows, for example, this is where you're going to find those people doing the follow unfollow games that you're trying to avoid. So for example, here's the company account and all of our followers and unfollowers. I can look at the entire history there, so we can find when people followed and then unfollowed us. And so here, this is a 10-day difference there. So they were definitely just trying to boost up their followers, or they wanted to connect with us and we didn't follow them back. So I'm sorry there, confetti mother. The point here is that monitoring your followers and making sure you're not, accidentally following people back who are just trying to game the system, is you can just clean your feed and make sure your experience is top quality. So if you really want to take this further, you should use analytics that actually gives you the stats on the accounts in your analytics. So if you are trying to grow your followers, this is what you have to do if you're trying to do it from your content strategy. So there's tons of ways you can grow, of course, that we went through here, of like posting strategies, but now content strategies, you need analytics. So here is our engagement. I just filtered down a couple months, around a half a year. And so now we have all of our posts, and then this banger one apparently. So you can look at all the posts and the reactions that I got from each. You can filter and sort them here. So this is super nice if you want to know like how you're going to get those shares, like, hey, repost if you like this. Those kinds of posts, you can see which ones performed best. And the best part about this is you do get to look at the top best words, so you know what to keep talking about in the future and what people are resonating with. Then you get a list of all the people who are your top engagers. So this is your real community right here. I would follow all these people and then engage with them and say, hey, like, thanks so much for engaging with us. Like, or just go to their pages, go like all their content, because these are the people who are gonna be your first likes when you keep posting your new stuff, because they are seeing that you engage with them. And so it makes it really easy for you to grow quickly, because every post you make is going to be supported by your actual community, built with actual relationships with actual people. Isn't that so refreshing? So this is what we do with Fedica, is we bring you the people into your data and we help you do all this. And if you're interested in that, you can get all this demographic data and analytics for your Bluesky and other accounts. But at the end of the day, post a lot more, join feeds, tell people to follow you, just try to build a relationship. You're not trying to game no system here on Bluesky, because that's how it is. The last thing I promised you about Bluesky is talking about its vibe and how you can do it as a business owner or a business. So with Bluesky, basically you do want to be authentic, and you want to not sound like an advertiser. So I got some memes here, but the idea is it's more relaxed, it's more personal. There's a lot more memes and stuff. You got videos of me here. I'm showcasing the product here. I'm minimizing or I'm advertising a lot less than you would on an older platform. So here I just got like a basic meme going here, got some likes. I even liked it myself. I liked it so much. And that's the idea. This is the vibe on Bluesky. You don't have to go full like Wendy's on Twitter, like, you know, starting beef with people. But the idea here is people don't want Bluesky to become Twitter and be super full of advertisements and corporate stuff. So just be more relaxed. Even if you have a corporate account, you can be more relaxed like that. And posting more memes is definitely the way to go, because this is, people want to repost stuff that is stuff that they like. So here, this is a meme, sure, but it's a little bit more on the advertising side. So definitely not getting any reposts. But if I go try to find another meme, like this one got 2 reposts. You definitely want to fit your message and your content to the platform. And Bluesky is all about memes. It's all about pure authenticity. You know, you have you have some serious accounts, like you have scholars and you have journalists, and so it makes sense to be serious, but it's authenticity. And that's why with the corporate accounts, it makes sense to do a lot more memes. It makes sense to just you know, unbutton the buttoned up shirt a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's the vibe on Bluesky. Definitely a platform to invest in, because it is building for the people and it is decentralized. So you do own your data. What we do with Fedica, we want to empower you with this data. You can export all of your followers. You know, everything you see here, you can add to Excel. You can export it and you can save it and, you know, remix it. Whatever you want to do with it, we want to empower you with that data. Same thing with Bluesky. The followers and your content, you own that and you have that control. And so that's why it's definitely an investment to grow on Bluesky. Definitely something to keep your eye on for the near future, at least. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let us know and have a great day.